Number 7, ice.
Five, well, I don't know. It was a $10.
No, Maria.
Yes,
Lodi.
Lodi.
Edward. Oh, yan.
Edward.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away where?
얘 아니야?
it's enough to let it flow, let it be. 'Cause you're everything that I crave in this life. 'Cause we're everything we can't find in another life. Take my hand and my promises, they're yours to be held.
그러면은
And I
나는
want
커스터드.
you. I only want you.
있는데 물건 있는데
Keep my heart and my honor is yours to be held, and I want you. I only want you for the rest of my life. My life, for the rest of my life.
Bye. 69.
Please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
여기 손님이 저 100%입니다 라고 하기 전까지 저희 돌아오지 않을 테니까 여러분들 기대 많이 하시고 저희 주어진 시간들 동안 잘 지켜주시면 좋을 것 같고요.
누나, 아니 발이 이렇게 되면 안 되고 발이 고개 들고.
이거 그냥 통째로 먹는 건가 그냥? 껍질 안 까고 오빠?
다들 까서 먹는데?
까서 먹는 거야?
어.
뜨겁긴 함.
난 그냥 먹을래.